Hi guys, this is Gigi. This is a girl that was trying to sell herself and had me pay for it. This is going to be a very fun story. So as you guys know, I manage 60 to 30 girls. And I'm going to show you guys exactly how to handle girls like this. So she super liked me on Tinder. And I say, hey, what you got going on tomorrow? She says nothing. Or nothing. Paid link. I play stupid. I say, what's that? She say, pay to F. I say, so you're a prostitute? She says, no. I say, but don't prostitutes get paid to get effed? She says, hoes do too, but you don't have to. I said, so you're a hoe looking for someone to pay you to get effed by them? She says, bye. I was going to stop talking to her immediately and explain how awesome I am. But I was like, you know what's even better? You know what's super funny? If I got her to say herself that she's a prostitute and a hoe. Not my words. She said this, okay? I didn't call her this. I was simply trying to understand what type of girl she is. I say, I don't understand what's wrong. I'm just trying to understand what you're looking for. No judgment. I was asking if you were a prostitute. You said no. You're a hoe looking to get effed. Look at our messages. Am I misunderstanding? She says, well, I'll read the next part. She says, well, then yes, but if you don't want to pay, I understand. I said, so I want to make sure I understand because I don't want to offend. You are a hoe looking to get effed and paid, correct? How much do you charge? And I said that because I don't want her to catch on, right? I want to really drag this out for the humor factor of it. I want her to say what she is, man. I want girls to admit what they are. I can respect that. She says 200 with the face. I say, but am I correct? You are a hoe looking to get effed, or you aren't answering my question because you made it clear you aren't a prostitute. I'm just trying to show respect and understand. So you are a hoe looking to be paid for your time, correct? So she finally admits, yes. I say, so are you a prostitute then? She says, bye, dude. I said, do you have a pimp I could discuss this with? I think you can charge more for your product. She says, you want to buy content? She says, you want to buy content? So I say, do you have an OnlyFans of your prostitute actions? How much? She says, I got them in my phone. And do you have Venmo? I say, so then you are a prostitute. You're confusing me here. I'm willing to pay, but you aren't explaining to me what you are. So you are a prostitute? She says, sure. Why are you stretching it? The jig was up. She was catching on, right? I don't want her to think I was the cops. I'm much worse. So then I say, all right, thank you. I actually wanted you to call yourself a hoe and a prostitute so I can upload it to TikTok. I actually have a bunch of girlfriends already, and I make content on this, so thank you for the content. She puts a laughing emoji, but it wasn't that funny to her. Realizing she got played by the best, she says, you're welcome, with a heart. You know? And then I say, God bless, take care, LOL. And then she tries to save face, because I will show your face, because you're trying to either scam men, or you're selling yourself, which also hurts men, because some weak dude out there is going to pay the $200. She says, you dummy. Obviously, this was a scam going on. And so I said, LOL, if you say so, ho. So that's how you handle girls like this. Make a spectacle out of them. Make a joke out of them, because that's what they are.